my forward movement. How I want to do this. How I want to do this. What's up, collective? Somebody is messing with my Wi-Fi again. They're trying to jam. They're jamming the Wi-Fi. Every time I go to log on, it don't go through. So that's an indication that they trying to jam my Wi-Fi connection. Because you log on to it, you put the password, it's just going to go through. It shouldn't take that long for it to go. So as I'm trying to connect, somebody's jamming. They're jamming my Wi-Fi connection. They're trying to stop me from watching TV. They're trying to stop me from working on the computer. But I don't know why I got to keep reminding a motherfucker that I could watch TV and work on my phone. I mean, I can't do both at the same time. But I can do both. So I'm just getting on here to pull the cards for this energy, the energy that's trying to stop my forward movement. And we're going to see what the outcome is. If it lets us know who it is, then cool. Look, trying to make me look bad in public because I'm undefeated. As soon as I pick up the deck, it says trying to make me look bad in public. They see somebody sleeping with the higher ups. As soon as I pick up the deck, try to get me fired. That's what they're trying to do. Somebody in my current, look, all I did was pick up the deck. Somebody in my home, somebody in my current home and work community. Look at that. All I did was pick up this deck. I said somebody was messing with my Wi-Fi, trying to jam my connection, and it's letting me know. I already know that this is somebody in my current home and work community. All I did was pick up the fucking deck, man. This person is insecure. Whoever that's doing this is insecure. I already know this, though. They upset with their lives, so they're trying to frustrate mine because they're insecure with themselves. Confirmation with the car honk. Okay. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. Something was overlooked. Yeah, they're all about to meet the coroner. So somebody that's, look, they lost in the fog. Confirmation. They in the shadows, lost in the fog. Anyway, we're going to split the deck today. Look, again, they all about to meet the coroner. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only. No spirit of confusion is allowed in my energy. No spirit of deception is allowed in my energy. I call on the Most High Divine to provide me with the insight at this time. So mote it be. Set up. And they're all about to meet the coroner. So there was a setup. Somebody was trying to set me up. Somebody that got no magic. You know what's funny? Wait a minute. I got to say this online. I didn't even say this. I haven't said this online yet. Bah. So yesterday, right? I'm laughing now before I get it out of my mouth because it's so funny. So yesterday, I'm taking a shower. Before I even get in the shower, you know, my upstairs neighbors, they act up. They start their stomping and shit. I don't know what they be doing. So I'm in the shower. As I got in the shower, something came in my head. And I was like, yo, these no magic Johnsons. So it's like, yo, I'm in the shower. Again, like I said, repeat it. It's like you throwing spell work at me or you doing whatever you're doing. Look, trying to block. I'm going to put it out. As I talk to you, I'm going to pull 2 cards. And shuffle. So, I'm in the shower and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what do they be thinking? Like, you trying to throw shit at me when I'm taking a shower. And then I was like, yeah, you know Magic Johnson. Like, you know Magic Johnson basketball. Yeah. They know Magic Johnson. And I was like, wait a minute. A double pun, Johnson. It stands for, you know, a man's a man's thing. So yeah, I was cracking up yesterday. I was like, yo, they got no magic, these no magic Johnsons. Now watch somebody take that shit, put it on a car, and be like they came up with it. No, you didn't. Why are you lying? Samantha did. She got that while she was in the shower last night. Ay, ay, ay. It keeps coming out. I said I was taking 2 cards. Now I'm taking 4. So far what I got is setup, no magic, trying to close all roads, gates, and paths blocking your way, on the run, into deep, let sleeping dogs lay they doom, rejected, unwanted opinion, trying to make you look bad in public, an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, no goals, abuser, cast it out, they all about to meet the coroner. That came out 3 times. Out because of this alchemy. They play games. Whatever they did was unforgettable. They lost all their power. This mother related to the ex-boyfriend. They put me in the dirt. Messy energy. They were out here sacrificing people and animal for money. Upstairs neighbors. With the upstairs neighbor. Secret love affair exposed. Ill. They imagining their own funeral or ending. They all fall down. They stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. I didn't even know you was here. Hey, boo. What up, girl? So, collective, we got an ex-boyfriend, because I'm not gay, so I don't have an ex-girlfriend. So, we have an ex-boyfriend, the mother related, and the upstairs neighbors. This is all the energy that came out on the half of the deck that I pulled. So we got an ex-boyfriend and their mother and the upstairs neighbors try to set me up. Confirmation with the car honk. So upstairs neighbors is connected to my ex-boyfriend and their mother. The only ex-boyfriend that I know that still got their mama around. Listen, I already know who this ex-boyfriend is. I already know who it is. I already know that he's about to come to an end. Because my mother had a dream about him a fucking last year. That he was getting beat by a bunch of people in hoods. People, black hoods, is a cult. So this person, this ex-boyfriend of mine, he's about to get his ass handed to him by a cult. And he might pass away from this cult. This was already predicted. This was already a premonition. And I already know that something horrible is going to happen to him. My life got fucked up as soon as I said that. My life got fucked up as soon as I said that. This is very detailed, very specific. Ex-boyfriend and their mother and the upstairs neighbors. That's very specific. They were trying to set me up and to try to close all my roads and my path. They were trying to block my way. And they were doing magic with alchemy. But they don't got no magic. They got no magic. They got no goals. And everything they did is getting rejected. They in too deep. And they lost all their power. And they're about to meet the coroner. Because they try to make me look bad in public. Alchemy setup. Let's put the setup. Try to make me look bad in public. Setup. Put me in the dirt. Setup. They lost all their power. No magic. No gold. Rejected. Let sleeping dogs lay. They doom. Look at. Rejected. Lost all their power. No magic. No gold. Cast it out. About to meet the coroner. They all fall down. They're all imagining their own funeral and ending. Because they're out here sacrificing people and animals for money to put me to an end. I hear sirens. They're a bunch of abusers. And messy energy. Alchemy, doing alchemy, abusers, messy energy, trying to make me look bad in public. They games is played. And they in too deep now. They had a lot of unwanted opinions about me. So I got online to see who was blocking, to tap into the energy of whoever's trying to block my internet. And this is what comes out. Ex-boyfriend, a mother related, and the upstairs neighbors. So are the upstairs neighbors blocking my internet? Are the upstairs neighbors blocking my internet? No. Oh, shit. I'm not going to say that, but... yeah. They said say it. I said, are the upstairs neighbors... It says say it? You want me to say it? It says say it. I said, are the upstairs neighbors doing it? It says no. And in my head, I heard they too stupid to know how to do that in the first place. Look. It said that nigga upstairs is vain. Vanity. He's a vain person. He not worried about trying to hack into somebody's internet. He's worried about how he looks to people. His image. How people view him. So, ex-boyfriend. Is there an ex-boyfriend? This ex-boyfriend is blocking the mother related. So my ex-boyfriend's mother related, is she the one that's interfering with my internet connection? No. But they in my energy? Yes. All right, so, but is there somebody trying to jam my internet connection? Can this be done from afar? It's saying yes. So maybe maybe they're not around here. So it's saying that they could jam my internet. The spirit is saying that they could jam my internet and not be close by me. So it's the ex-boyfriend and the mother. All these people, they're the ones messing with the ex. It's dumb. They're the ones in my energy right now. And I mean, it seems kind of fitting because I just had an argument with somebody. So why wouldn't it be my ex-boyfriend that's trying to get somebody out of my life thinking that I'm going to want him back? I don't want you back, bitch. I know what ex-boyfriend it is. Why the fuck would I want an abuser in my life? Why would the fuck would I want somebody that abused me, abused my son, got my son removed from my care? I was only able to spend 6 months with my son. Why the fuck would I want an individual like that back in my life? I don't want you back. There's no amount of fucking spell work that you could do that's gonna make me want you back. There's nobody that you could put above me, to live above me, to do spell work that's gonna, or sex magic on me to force me to want you back. I don't want your dusty ass back. You are mentally ill. You are a bipolar ass bitch. You need to be on medication. You need to be on a straitjacket, and you need to leave me the fuck alone. I felt bad for your ass and was trying to help your ass back then. I ain't gonna help you now. I ain't Captain Save a Hoe. You the hoe and I ain't saving you. I'm okay, Raven. I'm okay. I'm all right. $20 years. My son is 19. He's about to be 20. This is 20 years. 20 years so far. Leave me alone. There's no amount of spell work. There's no amount of lies. There's no amount of shit that you could do in my home community, my online community, that's going to want to make me want you back. I don't want you. Ever. Not a chance, not even a chance in hell will I ever want you back. When pigs fly, and they ain't ever gonna fucking fly. Something about a secret love affair exposed between an ex-boyfriend, a mother, and the upstairs neighbors. Look, I mean, everything you're doing, I'm gonna go back again. Everything that you're doing, this alchemy that you're doing, this abuse of alchemy that you're doing, that you're sending to me, using the upstairs neighbors, because obviously you're using the upstairs neighbors. They're the ones doing black magic, actual spell work, calling on demons. Everybody else around me is just talking shit. Well, now I'm not going to say everybody else around me is just talking shit, because the other people around me have been doing some other shit too. But they're the ones that's actually doing actual bippity boppity boop shit. So they attached to this mother related to this ex-boyfriend. Because the only one I can think of right now that popped into my head is the one that got my son removed. That's the only one. That's the only one with a karmic ass mother that's a drunk. They all drunk. It's not funny. That's the one that he was gonna get his mama out the ghetto. He do anything for his mama. They think I don't remember what has been told to me. I remember all the words he spoke to me. I know he loved his mama to death. To death. Trying to get her out the ghetto. Buy her house. Have her in love and luxury. That's what he wanted for his mama. To have her in luxury. I know this. This is why I know that this is the ex-boyfriend they talking about. The one that had his own gifts. He was a very talented. This is why I liked him. He could draw. Very, very talented motherfucker. I'm not going to take that from him. Very skilled, talented person. Also a person that, and I know he's a person, he has the gift of gab. He knew how to manipulate people. He knew how to get his way with his mouth. Very charming individual. Yeah, I know exactly who it is. You can hide all you want. You can hide in other people's energy all you want. Make me think it's this person. Make me think it's that person. But I know who you are. I was never a hoe. I know who I fucked. I know who I had a relationship with. And you're the only fucking one that I met, a boyfriend that I met their family. Because not even the one that I've been with longer than you. I still haven't met his mama. So, it's only you. You're the only one that abused me. I'm not saying the one that I was with, we can go through some shit. You're the only one that got my son removed from me. You're the only one that caused the ACS case in my life. You're the only one that gave me a black eye. You're the only one that ever had blood coming out of my body. You're the only one that ever told me they love me, but yet you was beating on me. You're the one. It's you. I will never want you back. Never. So I don't know why you sent the upstairs neighbors to come think they're going to ruin my life because they can't do a damn thing. They've been at it for fucking 7 years, and 7 years they have failed. And they're going to continue to fail. Look, y'all Corey. And you on borrowed time? Look, saddle up is about to get bumpy for you. I said that in my last live. They all fall down. They're all about to meet the coroner because of their unwanted opinions. They corny. Saddle up is about to get bumpy. They were trying to close my roads, my paths, blocking my way. They games are played. Confirmation with the car honks. They got themselves in too deep for being a spiritual slut. Now they stuck in a rut and they on borrowed time for trying to set me up, making me look bad, trying to make me look bad in public, putting me on the dirt, but God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. And whatever they did was unforgettable. And they're getting casted out. The upstairs neighbors is in messy energy. Somebody from upstairs is on the run. One of the upstairs neighbors is on the run. Because this landing on the run. But if somebody's on the run, the upstairs neighbors is not on the run. Because they still upstairs. So this ex-boyfriend could be on the run. I keep splitting the deck. It keeps saying mind blown. Somebody's mind is blown. An old school friend that was gang stalking me in my vicinity. It could be my old school friend or one of their old school friends. Let me move this. So it says somebody's mind is blown. Because I guess whatever they was trying to achieve, they didn't achieve it. And it says the old school friend. So this could be the old school friend of mine. Or this could be an old school friend of the ex-boyfriend. Or the mother, his mother. Or the upstairs neighbor. But it says they gang stalking me in my vicinity. The energy don't lie. I mean, come on. I don't need to sit here and lie about nothing. It comes out on the cards. Whoever is in my energy. Look, rebelling and challenging authority. They're remote viewing me. They overstep their boundaries. And you know what's funny? This ex-boyfriend, I have a message. I still have the message. I screenshot it and all that. And I got it. There's a message that a girl sent me. Some girl that he was messing with a long time ago. She messaged me on Facebook. Right? And she was asking me questions about him. And I'm like, who the fuck is this girl? I don't know, the girl from Overwall. And she was asking me about him because she said that he was saying some shit about me and she wanted to see if it was true. And I told her, I don't know what he said to you about me. All I know is be careful because she was gonna marry him. She was gonna marry him. And I said, okay. I said, you marry him, you want to. But I told her he abused me and he abused my child. So if you want to do that, go ahead. I still have it. I still have that motherfucking message. It's making me want to go get it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get it. Give me a second. I'm gonna go look for it. 'Cause I got it. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So, I know exactly what ex-boyfriend it is. And she looked a little bit like me, a little bit. And then I was watching a reading yesterday, and I shared it on my community. There was a reader that I watched. There's always these two readers that I watch. They be on point. They're the only ones I trust right now at the moment. And she said the name Sean. And the ex-boyfriend that's popping out of the table, his middle name is Sean. So now he's using his middle name. Is that what we got going on here? Did I move it to the other flash? I think I did. So is that what we got going on? He's using his middle name, Sean. His name ain't fucking Sean. Not his fucking name. I mean, it is. It's his middle name, but that's not his name. I used to think that nigga looked like, to me, if it's the nigga I'm talking about, that nigga is a cross between Chris Brown, a busted Chris Brown, a busted Method Man, and a busted, I forgot his name. Is another singer. Where's my stuff? Hold on, people, because now when I want to find it, I can't find it. But yeah, man. So talking about 20 years, I've been being gang stalked, followed by my ex-boyfriend, and my upstairs neighbor is associated with my upstairs neighbor and his mother. That's what it says. That's what it says. Yeah. Hold on, let me find these things. When I tell you I got receipts, baby, I got receipts. You thought you were gonna come and fuck with me? You thought you were gonna come in my energy and fuck with me and think that I'm not going to have backup and proof of all this shit? As I came across these readings, it made me go and backtrack everything that I experienced, all these messages that I've had with people, conversations. And then when I go back to these conversations, they no longer have a profile picture. You know what I'm saying? But the conversation is still there, though. Because remember, anything you do on the internet does not go away. It go away on your end. It goes away on your end. But on the other end of the person that you are communicating with, that information is still there. It's still there. So when you thinking you're getting rid of information, remember, when you post shit and you trying to slander somebody, don't ever think there's somebody online that's not screenshotting that shit. Stop thinking that everybody online is on your side. Because they are not. They might like the drama, but just in case they got to use it against you, they got enough proof to do it. They got enough proof to incriminate your ass for the shit that you do online. People think that they do shit online and it's going to go away. Nah, baby. It'll never go away. It's there for life. It's there forever. So I don't know why people think it's just going to magically disappear when you erase it on your end. I don't know. Who told you that lie? Now I can't find it for some reason. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I know what exit is. And he needs to stay out of my energy. You need to leave me alone. For real, for real. Because at this point, this is getting ridiculous. I don't want you. I'm never going to want you. Whatever you're doing is not going to make me want you back. So all this was for nothing. 20 years a waste for nothing because I don't want you. Here we go. I found it. I found it. I found it in me. Hey. Not yet. I do the coconut opening. I'm trying to get this thing. I'm trying to make this thing from my mouth. So, I found it. So what I was thinking about me finding this text that his fiance sent me in the year of, I'm going to tell you how long ago it was. I swear to God. You think I don't got shit? I got shit. 2011. October 24th, 2011 at 1:55 p.m. And I responded back to her November 25th, 2011 at 10:20 a.m. She sent me, hello, you don't know me, but I'm Tim's fiance. And he has done some things that I'm not sure about. He tells me a lot of stories, and I want to just confirm that he is crazy and I shouldn't be with him. I saw some messages you sent to him. Did he commit a crime? I'm just confused and I need to know how to deal with him. So I told her, I said, somebody messaged me. I told her the truth. I said, okay, hi. Hold on. Because now the message want to get messed up. The devil's a lie. They don't want me to read the message and I'm going to read it. I said, okay. I said, hi. Well, I don't know where to start. I said, well, he is sick mentally. I said, and he does need help from what I remember. I said, as far as what he tells you, not too sure. But as far as my side goes, he has done and put me through hell and back. I said, you want to confirm, is he crazy? Well, let's just say he's not right. He's not too right up there. And if you stay with him, just be careful because he is a ticking time bomb. And you don't know what to expect when he blows. His crime is he hurt me and hurt my child. I don't know if he did it on purpose or by accident or because of his action. Somebody he met, he must be watching. He's the one fucking with my internet. because my internet's getting fucked up. You must not like that I'm spreading your business. I'm about to spread your fucking name on the internet since I know who the fuck it is. Stay the fuck away from me. I know it's him. Because one time I went to the store and there was somebody on somebody on the corner and he looked real cracked out on a bike and it looked like him, but he looked real sick. And then it was just because he was spiritually spying on me through other people. Because that dude resembled him. That it shocked the shit out of me out of nowhere. And I told the guy, you better stay away from me or I'm going to call the cops. Because I swear up and down that it was him. Okay? So I know who it is. I know exactly what ex-boyfriend it is that's trying to hurt me. Yeah, I know it was buffing. I know it was buffing. Every time it does that, it's because they don't like what I'm saying. Somebody's trying to interfere. Somebody's been jamming my Wi-Fi connection. I don't know how the fuck they fucking with my mobile phone at this point. But you're going to jail. And you're probably going to die in jail. That's if you fucking don't die before going to jail. Because like I said, there has already been a premonition that this cult that you are part of is going to be in a circle. You're going to be hanging upside down from your fucking feet and they're going to be beating you. That was the dream my mother had. You were hanging from your feet and there was a crowd of people in black hoods and you were getting beat on. That was the dream. That was her dream last year. Not even, maybe 2 years ago. Okay? So I know exactly what ex-boyfriend it is. Is he gay too? Is this the one that's gay on the low? Did he have a sexual relationship with my upstairs neighbor? Because secret love affair is out here exposed. Why would there be a secret love affair exposed? Who has any relations with the upstairs neighbor? I don't know. At this point, nasty. Ugh. If he did. Is this the boyfriend that, is this the ex-boyfriend that's gay? That he really likes guys? They've been gang stalking me in my vicinity. So that's the energy that's been messing with me today. That's my energy today. That the spirit wants to expose. That's the connection with the upstairs neighbor. The upstairs neighbor is connected to my ex-boyfriend. So now I'm getting the details specifically. Because I've been trying to figure out who the upstairs neighbor is connected to. How are they involved? Why were they sent here to fuck with me? And it's because of the ex-boyfriend and his mother. I could think of that one. There could be another ex-boyfriend that I could think of that still he was a little not right in his head as well. And I know he fucked with spell work. And he told me he thought I was the one. He said it to my face. You're the one. Nigga, no, I'm not. So it's either one of those two boyfriends. But a reading yesterday mentioned the name Sean. So there's only one Sean that pops up to my head. And he used to live, I think he know people in his area. He used to live not too far from here. He grew up not too far from here. Okay? He grew up not too far from here. This area. So I know it's him. He knows people in this area. I know it's him. I know it's him. I know it's him. Because the other one's from Brooklyn. Never lived in the Bronx. Ever. So I know exactly who it is. Get the fuck out of my energy. Go away. I'm not going to want you. You got issues. You a mental case. You're psycho. You were gang stalking me when I was living over there, when you were around me, and now you gang stalking me, and when I don't see you. I had to run away from this nigga because I didn't want to fuck with this nigga at a point. He was following me everywhere in the neighborhood. Everywhere. I go to the store, there he is. I swear to God, it's not even funny. This nigga was following me. I'll be down one block. I don't want to talk to him, so I cross. And mind you, I was with my son. I had a baby. So I have to do all these maneuvers with a stroller to get away from a psycho. Now I know spell work was put on me because I remember that. I remember me running from him. I remember me not wanting to be with him. I remember me running from him in the street because he put his hands on me. I don't want to be with an abuser. The first time he fucking went crazy on me, I stopped fucking with him. I remember this. And then he started gang stalking me. And then I don't know how the fuck we ended up back into a fucking talking to each other. That must have been spell work. I remember this. Caught him cheating on me mad times. Even in the street. Caught him in the street, walking with a girl in the street. And I live on this block and you walking with a girl in your hand, on your arm in the street. It's him. It's over 100 here. So to see you wear a sweater. Oh, it's because it's cold today. We supposed to be in the spring up in this bitch. And it feels like it's the fall. It's cold today over here. So, yeah. I got a sweater in my own apartment. That you know it's cold outside. It ain't cold, like winter. But it's fall weather right now. We in the spring and it's the fall weather outside. And I already know why it's cold. Because they doing spell work. It's been raining. The universe is freezing everything that they're doing. The universe, Mother Nature, is putting it on ice. She's putting everything cold. I know. This is how I'm taking it. Spiritually. Washing away the spell work. Because it was just nice not too long ago. And then right after the moon cycle that we just had, on the same day probably, it started to rain. Why? Because they're doing spell work. All these people howling at the moon. Oh, ruin her life. Oh, kill her. Oh. Oh. They're doing a lot of howling. But no weapon will prosper. Look at, all I do is pick up the deck and I get response. They doing a lot of howling at the moon, sending me spell work, but look what I pick up. No weapon will prosper. All that howling and ain't nothing happening over here. You might, and yeah, I've been upgraded. You causing little tic-tacs and little things to happen. Little minor things. Because you out here trying to spiritually organ harvest off of me. You doing little things, tit for tat things. Little things might be happening, but what you want to happen is not actually happening. You want me to lose my mind? That's not happening. You want me to fucking pass away? That's never happening. You could wish that on a star, on a million stars. This star right here is not gonna die. You turning me into a star. Thank you. You making me famous. I went from somebody that was very shy, don't like attention. Fuck it. I'm going to bring the attention to me. I wish people would have left me alone. They out here pocket watching me. And they getting blindsided. All I know is that me being quiet, me being quiet, me being trying to not rub people the wrong way, crazy energy vampires, me trying to not rub the crazy energy vampires the wrong way is over. I'ma rub them the wrong way. Because I know they can care about their fucking feelings. Fuck you. Fuck your feelings. They intimidated by my supernaturalness. And I'm not going to dim myself down for nobody because you don't like my light. That's not my fucking problem. You don't like that I'm talented? You don't like that I'm gifted? You don't like that I'm a good person? Oh, well, why don't you try to be a good person yourself? You don't like that I'm a chosen one that the world is calling for? You don't like that I'm here to help people and guide them in the fucking right direction and not in the direction that you're trying to guide them in, sabotaging their life? Because you don't love yourself? You don't like people with that peace? You don't like that I'm at peace? Oh, well, you racing against some type of time. You're bothered because I'm unbothered. You're pocket watching me. Why you worried about my pockets? You ain't got no money? You a bunch of drunks? I know his family is a bunch of drunks. I know that for a fact. And they're a bunch of drunks in their feelings. Oh, poor babies. Stop drinking. And then maybe you won't be in your feelings. Stop drinking if you don't know how to handle that liquor, nigga. Yeah, you going to prison. Y'all was out here doing jar spells on me. You going to prison. You going back to prison. You put a policy insurance on me. You committed fraud, a scam. So you put a policy insurance on me. And then you created scenarios so that something will happen to me so that you could collect on this insurance. You the one that had access to me. You were living with me. I allowed you to live with me in my home. I took a stray dog into my home. Because you are a stray dog that I took into my house. Try to help your ass out. Even had my mother helping you. Your stupid ass. Because I felt bad for you. Because I knew you came from a toxic ass family. Your mother was toxic and I saw it. The bitch will be drinking at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. If that ain't fucking toxic for you, I don't know what is. They were doing too much. Being karmic pests. Trying to set me up. Yeah, they put me in the dirt. But God made dirt and dirt hurt. And they doomed. Try to close. Look, it keeps coming out. They was trying to close my roads. They doomed. Let sleeping dogs lay. They doomed for trying to close my roads and block my way. Let's see what else comes out after this before I even mention this. Because I'm tired of talking about them too. Look, it says next door neighbor snakes. I try to see what else came after that. And look, that's what it's saying. A karmic family. I guess they in my energy too right now. Cocky energy. They thought they were cocky. They could be racist against me. I don't know why they're racist. Because they light skin, I'm dark skin. We both Hispanic. I don't know. You racist against your own nationality? I don't know. I'm not even going to read into this. I'm tired of talking about them. They get me on my nerves anyway. Upstairs neighbors also coming out. Searching for information in my dreams. Was a risky move. Now that everybody's coming out. Everybody's in my they in the panic, they nervous. That's why. It says mask have cracked and are falling off the hidden enemies. And they in the panic room. This is why now everybody's coming out. They not related to me. None of these people are related to me. They trying to deny. Look. I'm just pulling the cards. They trying to deny allegation and claims. Because of what I'm saying, they insecure. Somebody's insecure. They deny, they trying to deny it, but there's no denying it when I got proof. How you gonna deny when I got proof? And some proof I got is on camera. So how you denying it? I don't understand. How you gonna lie? You going to prison too? All these people are going to jail. Fuck a jail. I keep saying jail. Jail and prison is a different thing. They're going to prison. They're getting destroyed. I keep saying, stay out of my energy and you won't come out on the table. I've been on here almost an hour. They didn't come out. The only energy that came out was upstairs neighbor. And then now the downstairs neighbor and the next door neighbor come on out at the end of the reading. It always happens. They're part of a coven. It always happens. Every time I'm about to end the reading, guilty pleasure, they come out on the table. Devilish deeds will bring them karma because of their devilish deeds. They was told to leave you alone. They was told to leave me alone and they didn't listen. They was trying to dim my light. Look, they couldn't dim your light and now they want to fight. Now they want to fight me because I'm not going to shut up. They evil. They was trying to get me to shut up so bad, but they not because all the lies are unfolding. Look. The energy don't lie. They wanted to join the hate crowd. Look at that. All I'm doing is picking up the deck and splitting it. Spiritually organ harvesting off of me. Now they're feeling naked and afraid. Because somebody in this crowd wanted to be the one. Somebody wanted to be the one. A business offer off the table. They were doing this for money. They were paid to do this. Animals are going missing in your area. Animal sacrifice. There was animals going missing in my area 2 years ago. I know, and I'm not lying. If I'm talking about this and everybody knows that I'm not lying. There was literally missing pictures of dogs and cats. There were animals missing, going missing on this block 2 years ago. Where motherfuckers was putting flyers. Motherfuckers was taking people's animals out their fucking house because that was the only way they could get it. And they were sacrificing these people animals to do spell work. And everybody knows that I'm telling the truth over here because there was motherfucking missing animal flyers on this block. They did it for the money. They wanted a show. They better get ready because shit's about to blow. They got tangled up in a situation. Somebody's going to need medical assistance. Somebody's sick because of this death magic. Doing love spells and free will control. Everybody loves a comeback. He's a weirdo. Somebody thinks he's coming back in my energy and by doing root work. Yeah, they up the creek, river, and ocean without a paddle. They're drowning. You're not coming back in my energy, buddy. There's going to be an execution for you. Because you're jealous and envious of me. Or your mother is jealous and envious of me. The upstairs neighbor, jealous and envious of me. Downstairs neighbor, next door, whoever, I don't give a fuck. You doing death magic on me. And you're getting another indictment charge piled up. So this means you already have you or somebody who already has been put in jail. And now there's another indictment charge being put on you. Life in prison, bitch. You fumbled the bag. This ex-boyfriend, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm done. Somebody's aging rapidly. They collaborated with others to have me replaced. Somebody not related to me. Anyway, I'm done pulling. Look, health issues for the troublemakers. This just popped out. Look, strange smell. Somebody stinks. Somebody has a strange smell. They got no life. They're low lives. They going crazy because of this witchcraft. Look, the devil is sick for being a prick, playing dumbass tricks, and they had an undesired outcome. Look, they shall perish. I'm just the messenger, and I'm only reading the cards. You thought you were a know-it-all energy, and now you're running from the. Now you're rotting from the inside out. You fumbled the bag. I'm a rising phoenix that you did, and I'm undefeated. You are Uncle Tom ass forming weapons against me. You did something overboard. I'm getting good news. There's an anonymous tip. Somebody was all up in my business, being nosy. The cat's out the bag, and the genie has been put back in the bottle. They pocket watching. Trying to distort my energy distortion. But the spirit is walking amongst us. And somebody's imagining their own ending or funeral. They had a lot of unwanted opinions about me. They had me in a communal trial, an experimental study or group that involves an entire community or a part of an organization. Somebody tried to set me up in my home community. Here, now, current home community. Told a bunch of lies. Turned a lot of people against me that was never against me in the beginning. I never had a problem with none of these people. I ain't never had a problem with my next door neighbor, ever. Until my upstairs neighbors moved into this building. Let me repeat that again. Online community. I ain't never had no problems with my next door neighbor until my upstairs neighbor moved into the building. Now I know that they were doing something before my upstairs neighbor moved upstairs, because the lock on my door was fucked up for a little minute and that's how they was getting into my apartment, because there was only one key and somebody got access. Not somebody got access. I lost my key, and instead of somebody giving me my key back, they took my keys and decided to enter my apartment instead of being a proper neighbor that they should have been and say, Samantha, you left your keys wherever you left them, on the door, hanging wherever it was. Instead of taking my shit, they should have gave me my keys back. But no, the faggot that he is, and I'm not talking about my upstairs neighbor, the little bitch ass that he is, decided to take my keys and every time I left my apartment, enter my home and violate me. Violate my privacy. God knows what the fuck they took out of my apartment. They attacked me out of spite. This was for no reason. Confirmation. Confirmation. This was for no reason. And their magic is rendered powerless. They don't got no magic. They were on a journey to Nowhereville. I'm going to keep saying, I'm not going to shut up no more. And I'm going to keep repeating everything that everybody has done to me over and over and over again until I get my fucking justice. Y'all made me uncomfortable. Y'all disrespected me. You try to contain my gifts. Try to get me evicted. Being in my lane. Now you in your feelings. I'm not going to stay shut no more. I tried. And we're not doing no more. Because y'all over here doing root work on me. committing fraud in my name, lying on my name, trying to make me fear, death magic, trying to make me fearful where I live, trying to make me paranoid. They're getting bad news this present day. That's their present, is the bad news. Because they were jealous and envious of me. Try to cause delays. I'm being liberated. I'm this Princess Fiona Shrek energy. And these people were nasty. Something about June. They were doing too much. June is next month. They feeling naked and afraid. There's about to be a bloodbath. Maybe they're about to be a bloodbath in June. Somebody's getting bumps, boils, and lesions. Was told to leave me alone. They didn't listen. They was doing a lot of false advertising. They were lying on my name. And their devilish deeds will bring them karma. Somebody I work with. Ending is happening for somebody I work with. I don't work with nobody. You can't hide. Somebody's trying to hide. They're cruel. Somebody didn't like that. Somebody mad. You didn't like that message? You mad that you're getting exposed? You keep staying in my energy, you're going to keep getting exposed. You stop me from watching TV. You stop me from working on my shit. I got to kill time some way, shape, or form, right? A whole hour went by. That's a whole hour went by. Time was killed. Me exposing you online. So you stop me from doing one thing. I get online and do something that you don't want me to do. It's not going to work out for you. No matter what you do. Confirmation. If that's not a confirmation right after I said that, I don't know what is. It's not going to work for you. So you might as well stop trying to disturb my energy, trying to stop me from making a forward movement, trying to cause delays. There's no spell work in the world that you're going to get me to go. You could be the last man on earth, and I'm not going to... I still don't want your crusty, crabby, raggedy ass and Andy ass. Confirmation with the sirens. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Poof, be gone, bitch. Poof, be gone, bitch. Poof, be gone. Go away. Bye, Felicia. You not understand? Go away. You're not wanted. Nigga, I ain't never loved you. I had love for you. I wasn't in love with you. A love spell only works if a person loves you. Well, you could have been baking something yummy because that is what you enjoy doing. You light up when you bake. Yeah, I maybe make something for me, but I don't know. I haven't been in the mood. Really. I don't want to bake. I've been baking. I'm not even going to lie. I've been making some bread. I've been doing what I love. I made me some bread. I made me some focaccia bread to eat with my soup. I love cooking, so I am doing what I do. I love me soup, so I'll be making my soup, and that should be coming out good. So when I make my soup, I'm happy. I'm a happy person when I make my soup. But I made me some focaccia bread 2 days in a row so far. I'm about to make another one because that shit is about to go. I'm about to make it again. I like to see when the bread rises. Soup is good for the soul, baby. And soup is good to lose weight. You want to lose weight? Eat soup. Soup is like drinking juice. It's like drinking a smoothie. Make yourself a thick, anybody want to lose weight? Listen to my tips. Make you some soup. Boil everything. And then blend it all. Don't chew. Don't allow your body to have to break down anything. You want something that's already broken down. So put something in your stomach that's going to fill you all the nutrients you need, which is in the soup. You blend that bitch, and then you eat it. Eat it with bread or not bread. But my suggestion, if you want to lose weight, do not eat bread. Don't eat it with bread. Don't eat it with nothing. Just eat the soup. And make yourself a nice soup. Like us Hispanics, they do this soup called sancocho. I don't eat it because it's made with pig feet. But it's a thick soup. And they put pig feet in it. And they put batata and all that good shit and potatoes and all that good shit in it. I'd eat that without the pig feet. But it's like a soup like that. It's a thick soup. Eat that shit. You'll lose weight. You can eat it for breakfast too. Soup is good in the morning. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can even make yourself a motherfucking sweet soup. Motherfucker, make yourself a motherfucking smoothie. That's how I've been losing weight. I eat soup. I mean, I eat food. But I'm a person, since my teeth is having some problems, I don't like chewing. I don't like to chew. I'm missing his teeth in certain areas. So when I chew and there's something hard, if it gets in my tooth, this side of my face gets swollen. Like I just had an experience. My face just went down the other day. But my face was swollen because I ate something and it stuck right into my tooth where I'm missing, and my gums got swollen, which caused my face to get swollen. So, yeah. So I don't like chewing. So, soup is good for the soul too. Soup is good on a rainy day. Soup and a sandwich. Who don't like soup and a sandwich? I do. Soup and a sandwich. I'm a dipper. That's why I like to eat bread. I eat soup. I like to dip. I'm a dipper when it comes to my soup. And that bread that I made is perfect for soup. So I'm giving y'all a tip. Go ahead. For all the copycats. Just kidding. But now, if anybody want, I do the coconut pulling, but right now I've been doing the I made my own toothpaste. So I've been brushing my teeth with my own shit. It leaves my mouth salty as fuck. But I've been brushing my teeth with sea salt and coconut oil. So that shit is nasty. But I'm trying to remove this yellowness off my teeth. And then I need to get more coconut oil so I could do the pulling. But I'm trying to upgrade it. I'm trying to advance it and add more vitamin shit in it so it can help me more. But yeah, man, we fixing myself. I'm healing myself. And motherfuckers is trying to stop me from healing. They causing all this destruction to happen to me. And then don't want me to heal myself. Get out of my energy. You mad because I'm pretty. And you mad because I'm still confident. And I can fucking take my fucking tooth out on camera and still be confident, bitch. Ay. I would have never done that in a million years. Oh, goodness. Lord have mercy. Well, you said it works. Key leak? What's that? Key leak is bee venom. Key leak. What does that do? I never heard of that word ever. Key leak. I'm gonna Google that. Man, what happened? What's up, girl? You got something to say? Leave that alone before you knock it down on the floor and we're gonna have problems. You don't listen. So come here. Is toothpaste. Google key leak toothpaste. You know what else I was trying to look into? That I was seeing what is it called? Hydroxamide or hydroxytate or whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about? High appetite or something shit. I don't know what it's called. Something there that is supposed to Heal the tooth enamel. It's called like that. It's called high appetite or something like that. Is that what it's called? Hydroxytite or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's called something. Hydroappetite something. I don't know. Hold on. Hydroxyapatite. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Hydroxyapatite. Oh my God. Yeah, I was looking into that. I need to get that too. I ain't playing no games when it comes to taking care of myself. They doing too much. They trying to make me look ugly. I ain't an ugly bitch. You're not going to make me ugly. And I'm not a person that's vain or vanity because I don't go off my looks. And I don't get no fucking pretty privilege either. Because if I did, I would be living in luxury, motherfuckers. I wouldn't be here in the ghetto with y'all bitches. If I was fucking using my pretty privileges to do anything. What the fuck is a pretty privilege? Shake my boobies, I get what I want. And then what happens? I get harassed and raped, God forbid. I'm not going to use my body to get what I want so then I can get taken advantage of. How stupid is that? Y'all women, anyway. To each his own. To each his own. But not me. I was told to use my brain to get what I want and not my beauty. It's a plus that I have beauty. I have beauty and I have brains. Thank you very much. I don't need to use my body to get what I want. I don't need to use my body to manipulate motherfuckers to give me shit. I use my mind for that. Motherfuckers, they use their body to get what they want and then they wonder why motherfuckers treat them like trash. Because you're treating yourself like trash. That's why. Anyway, man. But yeah, so we got this ex-boyfriend that has been fucking with me for the past 20 years. This abusive ex and his mother and the upstairs neighbors are associated. Everybody came out on the table at this point, but the main characters is upstairs neighbors, ex-boyfriend, and their mother. I'm done talking about the next door neighbors. They already got exposed for the dumb shit they do. I got spit. They try to block my throat chakra. What's that? So, yeah, look, they're jamming my Wi-Fi. It's been stuck right there. It don't want to connect. They continue to jam my Wi-Fi. They don't want me to move forward. They don't want me to work. They don't want me to do nothing. They don't want me to watch TV. They don't want nothing. They fucking with the Wi-Fi. It's stuck there. It should not be stuck. If I put the internet on, it should go through. It shouldn't be stuck there. That's letting me know that somebody's messing with the Wi-Fi. So it's like, what are you doing? Anyway, let me get out of here. Cause I'm like, I don't know. I know I'm over this. I'm over all of this shit. And motherfuckers better stay the fuck out of my energy. That I'm so serious. Y'all need to stay out of my energy. I'm so tired of y'all. It's incredible. Like, I'm really tired of y'all. Tired. Tired. My thing is, you did all this to me, but what if somebody did this to your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your daughter, your niece, your nephew? What if this was done to you? How would you feel? How would you feel if this was done to you and your family? You are being targeted. Somebody was trying to take you out. How would you feel? You wouldn't feel good about it. You would be upset, wouldn't you? You would be mad. You would want to take somebody's head off. You would want to fuck somebody up, right? Well, put yourself in my position. But no, y'all wanted to be the perpetrators. Y'all wanted to victimize me. Y'all wanted to abuse and use me. You wanted to hurt me. And then you thought it was pure entertainment. You thought it was funny. Now there's nothing funny about it no more. Yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm no longer staying shut no more. That's where we at. I'm gonna make noise everywhere I fucking go. I'm gonna let everybody know what motherfuckers do on the low. Oh, rhyming. Cause I'm nice like vanilla ice. You should have thought twice for trying to come for my life. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Trying to cause me pain and strife. Anyway, I'm done with this life. Ha 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 ha. You gotta joke about it. I can't. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna joke about it. I'm gonna pop my shit, talk my shit. Yeah, because what you're doing is not working. I'm gonna talk my shit, pop my shit, and then laugh about it. Because it's funny at the end of the day. Y'all all committed spiritual suicide. In the work community, poisoning my work community, fumbled the bag because what you did is not working. You thought you had a reason to attack me. You did not. You did not. There was no reason for y'all to attack me. There was no reason for y'all to fuck with me. This nigga's out here trying to spiritual OG. This nigga trying to cover his tracks. This nigga don't want to look like he's a abuser. He don't want to look like he's a baby abuser. You don't want to look like that you had a court case. You know, I still have all my court papers, right? That have your name on those documents. You know I have all my court papers, right? Who are you going to lie to? You in a sticky situation, thinking that you're going to get away with trying to lie that you didn't abuse me or my child. And I got proof? Fuck a proof. I got my mother as proof. What we talking about? I got a whole human being as proof. So you are the abuser and you hurt my son. What we got going on here? Fuck a paper. Fuck a paper. I got a mother related. Look at that shit. Energy don't lie. I got a mother related that can fucking tell on this ex-boyfriend and girlfriend. I tell you, energy don't lie. I just finished saying fuck a document. I got a whole person, a mother related to me, that can fucking tell on this ex-boyfriend that ends up popping up how wicked this person was. Wow. That the past is catching up. Confirmation with the sirens. Come on, let's do this. Come on, spirit. Abuser right behind that. That's remote viewing me. You're watching me now, bitch. Peeping Tom. Trying to shut me up. Failed. About you. You out here trying to deny allegations. And there's people out here getting a second opinion about you. Of how disloyal you are. And now you're entrapped. You need to grow up. Sirens. Look at that. You trying to make me a victim. You're trying to victimize me. You're corny. There's files piled up on you for rebelling and challenging authority in my home community. Live in my vicinity. In childhood energy. For opportunities. And now you're nervous. You all did this for opportunities and now you're all nervous. You should have thought about that. You out here trying to water me down. But you only fucking watering my garden, bitch. Heading out to swim. Have a good day. I'm about to end this live anyway. Crazy. Been almost a year since the graduation. Yep. So I am the same boat as Whistle. Anyway, I'm out of here. I just saw 12222. So I'm out of here. It's time for me to go. And you trying to fuck up the live after I said I'm gonna go. Now you go. Now you left too. Somebody leaves and my energy gets and my life gets distorted because they're in the trap house for being a bunch of heathens. To a light worker. Mulan energy. With a cousin related. Now cousin related is coming out. Anyway, I'm out, people. You continue to play in my energy. No matter if you're close or you're far. You're going to come out on my table. It's going to let me know. And I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all should have left me alone. Is what I'm going to say. I don't know. Bye, people.